Hey everybody, it's Rob at Kentucky CBD Pharmacy, and as we end 2024, I'm reflecting on where we're at in Kentucky's cannabis legislation, our laws, and how far we've came. It made me think back of Gatewood Galbraith. Everybody in Kentucky knows of Gatewood. He was known as an extremely intelligent man. He was also known as eccentric. The reason he was known as eccentric wasn't because he's crazy or out of it. It was because Gatewood was best known for standing on a street corner in these little towns in Kentucky with a pro cannabis sign. And I have to say, back then, Gatewood didn't have social media like we did. Gatewood literally did exactly as we've done for all these years, and he stood in our Capitol and he made these points and he brought these studies and he brought these people that needed this plant in hopes legislation would hear. But Gatewood was known as eccentric, so I have to say, I don't think Gatewood was eccentric. I think Gatewood was smart enough to realize he's not going to be able to change these laws by standing in there talking to legislators, giving them the studies they asked for, bringing them the personal accounts they wanted to hear. He knows the only way to change these laws in Kentucky is to reach Kentuckians and get Kentuckians involved. And that's why that man, a well-known lawyer, would have signs and stand on a street corner to get your guys' attention. I think he knows that's the only way cannabis legislation will ever happen in Kentucky, or legalization in that form. Let's just honor Gatewood with where we're at. Let's look back at where he's came and let's try to follow those footsteps. But, reach out to your legislators, let them know what you want. But reach out to your media too, because the media getting attention to other Kentuckians is the only way legislators are going to listen, because they can ignore one person at a time quite easy, and they have for many, many years. If you like this video, follow the page, follow my YouTube, but get involved, because we've got a mission to finish, and we require you, and it requires Kentuckians. So it's laid out for you. I've told you what we got to do, and we're working on it on 2025, and I definitely need every Kentuckian that consumes cannabis, retails cannabis, or grows cannabis to get involved. Otherwise, the state's going to make you a revenue source when they shouldn't have that ability. Rob, Kentucky CBD Pharmacy, signing off. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, y'all.